appreciate all of you going through the patience of this technology. I think the greater good is actually seeing connections between students from different departments. So, next question will be, hey, let's just discuss your own personal thoughts, and then if you could mention a historian, so you're actually quoting or utilizing somebody's idea, that would be great. So here we go. The question is, what are your thoughts on the rise of the West? Try to incorporate a historical interpretation with it.
So people can debate that, Europe was just like lucky, but then if you think about it, their location in Jones' article, it argues that Europe's location was just it just promoted a lot of trade, and it just had a lot of resources that we discussed earlier. And then the people of a global-centric view say that it's like it works like the other nations all take part in the rise of the West. Like, because China might have disadvantages, that just shows that Europe just was more dominant in that part of the time. So that's my view on like the Eurocentric view. I like support it more, but then I feel like you can't just say Europe was just dominating the whole time, because other countries also took place in the trade, which promoted Europe as well.
Alright, so my perspective on this whole Rise of the West thing was because it's sort of, I think it's more of like a non-Europe-centric point of view. My perspective, China, and all the India and all the Asian empires were entering like a state of decline, and at that same time, Europe just happened to have like the upper hand, and with like Europe had the upper hand, China and Asia had like the lower hand, so obviously it contributed to the global dominance of Europe at the time.
Okay. I wanna like add on to what you said, because according to Landis, Asia was in a state of stagnation because the Chinese society had no private initiative and no expression of public life that can escape the official control. Oh, a question that I have is, what reasons does Landis give for Europe's advantage by the turn of the 19th century?
Okay, so the way that they were able to rise, an example of Europe, was because of they were Protestant, majority of the Europeans at the time. Landis claimed that because of this religious belief, they were gifted to have a better work ethic, and as a result of this work ethic, they were able to pull ahead of Asia. So it wasn't because of the state that Asia was in, it was because of the gift that they had of their ability to pull ahead of them and be innovative and stuff like that.